Well, one is the ability to deal with the complexity, like you mentioned. So these are companies that you have to untangle the story. It's not a simple business. Say Coca-Cola, they sell carbonated soft drinks. You can judge the market size and growth and their margins, and you can value Coca-Cola very simply. It doesn't take a lot of time. But these hidden asset value companies tend to be more complicated. You've got to untangle it. You've got to go in and do a lot of reading in terms of what are the different divisions in the company, what are the different initiatives going on inside of the company, what are the financial characteristics, what are the, if it's the NOL example, you've got to go and look in the filings and understand when the losses were generated, how much time is left on them, are there valuation allowances, are there probable reasons why these losses will at some point be offset by a profitable portion of the business, what happens if there's a takeover, do they get extinguished or can they be preserved in a certain structure? So you've got to be good at doing a lot of custom, detailed research. It takes a lot of patience to do these kind of investments, and it takes a long time to kind of work through it. So what I typically do is I start by defining the company, the different lines of business. Typically, I've seen something that intrigues me, whether it's the NOL or whether it's a product under development or the real estate things, something that gets me intrigued. And then you go through and you kind of separate the company into components and then figure out what the business drivers of each of those components are, or the project drivers of each of those things, and then go through and value each of the components and then make a summation. And typically you have a bunch of offsets too, things that may subtract value from the company, whether it's a pension liability or debt or a contingent liability or a lawsuit that could work. There's also hidden liabilities. But going and making a ledger of all these assets and liabilities and coming to a net asset value of the company. It's not necessary to value most companies this way, only the companies that have these complex components to them.